Greetings, everybody. This is Morning Eggnog. My name is James Fond, and with me, as always, Caleb Fond.
Good morning, everybody.
So, we are going through a plethora of topics today. We are talking about different extreme sports.
I've just been on a binge of extreme sports lately. It's just ridiculous.
I know, it's just like he watches the X Games constantly, and he's been watching old clips from the Olympics.
No, see, that's just boring anymore.
Oh,
I mean,
I thought
real extreme Olympics.
Oh.
Olympics sports.
Real extreme Olympic sports?
Yeah, real extreme Olympic sports.
Oh boy, that doesn't sound good.
No, probably isn't any good.
And then I just have a few jokes for you and a few stories about Florida men.
Florida is a very interesting state. Actually, you're traveling there soon, aren't you?
I am this week.
Ooh, lovely.
It's going to be exciting.
Warm weather, beaches, ocean.
Beaches.
Beaches?
Beaches.
Beaches. Okay.
More beaches.
Moving on. So,
This morning, we are drinking maple bacon
coffee.
that
Oh my goodness.
Caleb found at Aldi, and I am very excited. It tastes very good.
It is really
It's super smooth, and it's not too harsh.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a light roast.
Yeah, I guess
It's not too harsh. So the package says that it has a smoky bacon flavor.
I can't really taste the bacon as much. You can taste the maple more.
It's the smoke.
Yeah,
Smokiness is what they claim. You can't really taste the bacon part because, putting bacon in a cup of coffee is probably not real healthy.
What we should do is fry up two strips of bacon
and stick in a
stick
cinnamon stick?
Yeah, like a cinnamon stick or like a garnish.
Oh my gosh.
A bacon garnish.
A bacon garnish. Now we're talking. Okay, we definitely got to do that next week.
Okay, so next week we're gonna make bacon
We're gonna fry up some bacon and we're gonna put it in our
coffee.
coffee and get some pictures of that goodness right there.
It's gonna be delicious.
It's gonna be amazing. But anyways, thank you Aldi's for introducing
For sponsoring this podcast.
for sponsoring this podcast
With Caleb's money.
with my money. So Caleb is sponsoring through Aldi's. Okay, so should I get us started here? All right. So one of the extreme sports I've been observing lately is a combination of brute force and brains.
Yes.
So this one is a very interesting combination. It is chess boxing.
Now see, I was trying to explain this to someone, but I didn't do any research on it.
Oh,
And so it was just like
it's when you get mad because the person took your rook, you punch them in the face. Every time you get to take somebody's pawn, you punch them. It'll be fun. No, it doesn't work like that. What it is it's alternating rounds of boxing and chess. So you get...
So if you get too much head trauma, you're not going to be good at the second part.
Exactly. That's the whole point, is that if, after a while, you got adrenaline pumping because you're getting punched in the face. You're punching other people in the face, which who doesn't enjoy a good punch in the face? I definitely don't. I don't enjoy a good punch in the face.
Okay, so Caleb, do you like chess?
I do like chess. I haven't played in a long time, but I do like chess.
So since you like chess, but you don't play it you haven't played it for a long time, I wouldn't call you like a chess nerd.
No, I'm more of a chess connoisseur.
Okay. So a chess nerd
Who collects chess sets? I don't know.
There we go. I have 1,800 different chess sets.
When was the last time you played? I don't remember.
They're all set up in my house, and I send letters to people to play with me.
I glue them down because I don't want the children to move the parts.
I don't lose the pieces. It's like people who buy Lego sets and then glue them together. I just want to punch them in the face.
I know, right? It's like, what's the point of having a Lego set if you're just going to glue the thing down?
Like I had a Lego set put together. This is off topic. I had a Lego set put together for like 6 months to a year, and then I was like, okay, this is done. So I took it apart, and then the next Christmas I built it up. So it's just like, you gotta take it apart, build it up. Anyways.
Well, it's fun. I mean, that's the whole point. It's like a puzzle.
True. It's like you don't leave I guess some people glue puzzles together. People are weird. Anyways, I would assume, I could be wrong on this. I've never met a professional chess player, but I'm assuming they're just really smart and they're pretty scrawny.
Yeah.
So the beatings that these guys are getting in between playing chess are probably not as bad as if they're actually boxing.
No, I actually watched a video of the guys playing, And yeah, you do get some of these like really scrawny guys who's like they have this one guy who's 6'4".
Yeah.
Probably weighs 180 to 200 pounds sopping wet. So he's like super skinny, but so you can go for brawn. So you can get these guys are just absolutely, they look like MMA fighters. They
Yeah.
look ready to knock your teeth in. And then you get these guys that look like that they could be nerds. And so you get this really interesting combination. So the nerd's goal during the boxing period is to survive. And the goal, is to survive. So the way the game is played, how you win is you can either get a checkmate or a knockout.
Oh my goodness, a knockout.
A checkmate or a knockout is the way you can win. Or that's actually 11 rounds.
Oh my goodness.
So 3 rounds of boxing and 3 minutes of boxing and 4 minutes of playing chess. And so they actually get like headphones. They take a minute, they sit down in the corners, and then they come back, and after they set up the chess set that they just finished playing, put on these giant headphones, and so they're actually listening to people, talking to them, and like helping them think out some different things. It's crazy. And then after 4 minutes, they pull them off, put the gloves back on, and they go at it again. Insane.
Again, this was probably not thought up by a woman.
Yeah, this is definitely another one of those English invented ones.
It's like, all right, so people that play chess, kind of nerds. How can we make this more epic?
Pretty much. I think how it started was really it was a couple of nerds playing chess. And the other one turned to the other one and got really mad because he pulled the play and he knew he was going to lose. And so he just punched him in the face.
It's like, I win by default.
And that's how
you're unconscious.
And that's how it started.
I like that.
Yeah, it sounds, it would be so much fun to actually go watch one of these events.
Okay, so let's do that, but with checkers, because I know how to play checkers, and that's about it, and I'm always terrible at checkers.
And
so
then
I'll
we
lose
can use
both
the
fights.
really big gloves.
There we go.
The big inflatable ones.
Or we can get aren't there suits that you can wear that are giant?
Sumo suits?
No. Yes.
Anyways.
I thought there was a soccer game where they wore really big. Never mind.
They play in the inflatable balls.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Those are hilarious to watch people play in those.
And then they just fall over, and
then they just ram into each other and go bouncing. Boom.
And they roll over, and only their neck's exposed, and so they snap their neck rolling backwards.
Oh, I thought about the ones where they're actually inside the ball.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Huh?
They're like sumo suits.
Yeah, but this is the one where they're actually all completely inside.
Oh, completely in.
Yeah,
Never mind,
completely. And then they go like
they're
bouncing.
like hamster balls.
Yeah,
No.
the hamster balls.
There we go. I'm thinking of a sumo suit kind of thing.
Did you know that Mythbusters actually did a test where they see if you could actually survive in one of those if you were dropped out of a plane?
What hasn't Mythbusters done?
I'm not sure there's anything that they really haven't covered, but that one was really funny.
I just want to know who had that idea.
Somebody thought.
I guess, I don't know. There are people who have weird ideas. Well, there's also another guy.
Oh, by the way, don't try it. You will die.
Okay. That's what I was thinking of doing next time I went on a plane ride.
Hey, guys, can you go a little bit lower? I want to try my hamster ball out here.
But there was a guy who told a story. They're like, all right, so if a plane's wrecking, what if you jump out at the last second and you just keep running? Like, it's only a couple feet above the ground, and you just jump out, and then you just start running. Like in a cartoon, you just start pre-running, and then you hit the ground, you're still running. So you hit the ground running, and you'll be okay, right? That's how that works.
Anyways,
I like that sound effect.
the sound effect of somebody running.
I guess. All right, so since I'm to the top 10, this is the top 10 funniest jokes. We're going to start at number 10.
That had been filtered.
This one makes me want to die.
Okay.
What do you call a game console you just broke up with, Caleb?
An Xbox?
Yeah, see, it was really dumb and predictable.
Oh.
I'm not even happy about that one. Your mama's so fat, I took a picture of her last Christmas, and it's still printing.
Oh, that's not very nice.
This is for those Frozen people. Why don't you give Elsa a balloon?
Why?
Because she'll let it go.
Wow, these are some true dad jokes right here.
Yeah, these are horrendous. What do you call a bicycle that's in the corner?
I don't know.
Too tired.
Oh, we need sound effects for this.
Wah, 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 wah. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road?
I don't know why.
He didn't have the guts. What's green and has wheels?
I don't know.
Grass. I lied about the wheels. These are so dumb. I'm so happy I'm reading them.
What? Oh.
Why are ghosts bad to have at a sports event?
I don't know.
Because they boo. But
Oh, wow. That almost hurts.
why was the cat scared of the tree?
I don't know why.
Because it barks. This is a Greg joke. Greg, this goes out to you. If you ever listen to this, Greg has told me this joke. What's brown and sticky?
I don't know.
A stick. Greg told me that joke a million times.
I've heard it too. I just was playing along with that one.
I understood. And number 2 and number 1.
Oh, this one must be halfway decent.
This actually is a little funny. Hey, Caleb, were you born on a highway?
No.
Because that's where most accidents happen.
Oh.
That's just a roast. And then number 1, voted number 1, according to top 10s. It's garbage day. Aw, it's a special day made just for you.
Whoa.
So that was a couple jokes from this horrendous list. I hope you smiled and chuckled slightly. That's what my goal was.
I think the grass one was my favorite.
I know, it was great.
I think that one was by far my favorite because that one made me laugh just because it was so dumb. Good dumb jokes.
Thanks.
I was gonna say dad, but the dumb came out instead.
It's very true.
There's nothing like a good dad joke to make your life just a little bit better.
Have you ever seen the dad joke competitions?
Oh, I absolutely love
Those are hilarious. It's these two guys, and it's like, all right, if you laugh, you lose.
Well, if you laugh, you
get tag teamed by your partner.
you get points.
Yeah.
It's usually how it's done.
Well, you mean the other person gets
Oh yeah, and then you have extreme dad joke telling, which is if you do smile, you're out.
Yeah. I watched a video. I'll link something below for the dad jokes, but it was
I know Dude Perfect did it.
Yep, Dude Perfect did it.
I know several other people have done it.
Yeah, it's
Dude
just,
Perfect.
It's so stupid and great and hilarious.
It's great because they're trying to keep a straight face, and it's so hard.
Trying to keep a straight face
While staring at someone else trying to keep a straight face is almost impossible.
It is. You have to look at something else.
But you can't because then that's cheating.
So,
in my opinion, if you look
you're
away,
cheating.
you're cheating.
Look at that brown stick over there. Anyways,
Hey, look, it's something brown and sticky.
you just smack someone. So, Caleb had one more extreme sport for us today.
Oh.
Something I had heard about, never. I had never heard about this because I like life.
Okay, so we all like mountains, right? We love mountains. I love mountains.
All right.
And so people like to go down mountains. Skis, four-wheelers, those seemed like decent ideas.
Yeah.
Then there's those people that go down on like two wheels, on mountain bikes. And you're going,
bikes.
What are you thinking? You're
Have you
going
ever-
to die.
Have you ever seen the GoPro videos from that?
Yeah.
It's horrifying because obviously you're not in control of
I'm
it.
screaming just watching the videos.
You're like,
going,
I don't like this.
It's like, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Dude. And
Hey, good. It's like having your wife drive.
My wife's a good driver.
No, but my wife is
It's like
very
more like
good driver.
it's like my mom driving.
Okay, I've never. Yeah. I had to pick up Rebecca from the airport with your mom. She got mad at me because I took her to the wrong airport because there was two within like 5 miles of each other.
Yeah.
And they were both named the same thing. One was just East or North or something like that.
Yeah, they're two sections of the same airport. But
And so she said, just go to this airport. And so I went to that one, and then she got real mad.
That doesn't
Then
surprise
then she apologized, and I was like, "Oh, I wasn't affected."
me.
It's still great because Aunt Marlene is my favorite aunt because she was the closest, so I spent the most time with her.
Yeah.
And still my favorite part. I might have already told the story, but I'll tell it again. They have a glass door, and it's by their laundry room. And she was standing there, and I was not trying to scare her. I just came to the door, and instead of just walking in and scaring her, I knocked on the door.
Yeah.
Well, that still scared her. So when I walked in, she hit me with a hanger, a metal one, several times on the back, and said, "Don't scare me like that."
Yep, that's my mom.
I was like, "Hey, Aunt Marlene, good to see you too."
Yeah.
Anyways, so you're watching someone on a dirt bike go down the hill,
Or a mountain bike.
or a mountain bike, yeah.
And
yeah.
you're going, what are you thinking? Oh, but people are like, 2 wheels? That's too many. Let's go 1. So now people are doing extreme unicycling on the mountains.
Have you ever tried to unicycle, Caleb?
No, because I don't balance well. I can't juggle. I don't ride unicycles. So I'm like,
I was like, what does that have to do with
it's balance.
I understand, but I get
Hand-eye coordination. I'm juggling things here.
Yes.
I'm juggling air balls.
Anyways, it's kind of like Airbud.
Airbud. I'm juggling.
Airbud catching air balls.
I'm juggling a dog, a golden retriever. Now that would be something. I want to see somebody juggle cats.
No, I don't want to see someone die. That's more dangerous than juggling chainsaws.
No, it would be amazing if somebody could actually juggle cats.
Well, we're gonna look this up.
If
Anyways,
somebody could actually juggle cats, that would be. I'd be like, okay, let's all stop and let's admire this man who is juggling kitties. Okay, so back in the day, you just know that some hipster was riding his unicycle and going, "Oh man, how can I make this more interesting?
I've only been with the circus for 6 years. I'm bored now.
I'm bored, tired of all this fire that I've been driving over. It's so boring."
And I've I've flown off the trapeze onto a unicycle. I don't have any. My crotch is just destroyed at this point.
I am numb to everything. But anyways, so they decided. So somebody had to decide that unicycling was this great idea, and that they were going to unicycle down mountains. And I've watched videos, and I'm going, this is a terrible idea.
It's insane to watch. Again, you have that feeling where you're like, you're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. But they're on a unicycle, so it's like times 10.
What? Times 10? Yeah. So the interesting thing about unicycles, I didn't know, was underneath the seat is the brake.
I didn't know that either.
So that's why they're always grabbing the front of the seat, is because the brake is under there.
I just thought they were trying to be like rappers.
So
I like it when I can make Caleb laugh.
So yeah, because I thought they were just like, trying to keep their butts on the seat when they're going down, like, because they actually do jumps and stuff on unicycles. So I thought that, but no, they actually,
Landing on a unicycle.
yeah,
Because landing on a bike, you can like hoist yourself up, and you don't put
you can
all of your pressure on
you
your
can
crotch.
stand down on the pegs a little bit, so that way when you bottom out, it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't
bad.
crush everything that exists.
Exactly. Because mostly, again, this is also a guy sport. Guys do a lot more extreme sports than girls do.
And
Have you noticed that?
That is why women are
Most likely going to live longer.
live a lot longer, and they're a little bit smarter.
Yeah. So the brake's under there, and so they usually have their left or right hand using the brake, and then their other hand, it looks like they're bull riding. It really does. They're like waving it around like, yeehaw, woohoo! And so they're like riding down these mountains. Oh my gosh. You guys just got to check out the videos. It's really quite entertaining.
Oh my gosh.
But one thing I love about this is extreme unicycling was pioneered in the 90s.
Of course, the
Obviously.
90s.
The 90s. Everybody's skateboarding and all that. Everybody's trying to find something.
Hey, you kids want to be epic? How about trying to die?
Yeah, I love this. People like the novelty of it, says Wendy Gritchick. Let's butcher that name. The president of the Unicycling Society of America. There's a society for unicycling.
I mean, if you dream big, when your parents said you could be anything as a kid, she grew up. Is it a she?
Yeah, I'm at. Well, unless there's a man named Wendy.
Okay, that's possible. They grew up wishing because they had a burning passion in their heart to be a unicyclist, and they thought there's not a society for this, and so they set out. They talked to Congress. They went out and did all the legwork so that you can unicycle too, and there's a society waiting for you. So if you have that burning passion in your heart to be the best unicyclist you can be, there's others out there for you. There's like 5 people.
I'm still stuck on a man named Wendy.
Hey, that'd be a great song. A Man Named Wendy.
Yeah, there's other songs like I'm still just. Hello, Wendy.
Gonna punch you in the face.
Where did you get that?
I just imagine a dude like 6'4", 400 pounds of pure muscle with face tattoos and
has the image of the Wendy's character tattooed on his neck.
No. His entire back.
His chest.
And he's like, hey, want some Wendy's?
I love Wendy's so much.
Wendy's is my favorite restaurant.
She's on my back. I carry her everywhere.
Wendy's got my back.
The Baconator, it's on my arm. And over here, chili.
Fun fact, the chili is actually made with day-old burgers.
I thought I knew that. Thought I knew that. Well, it's a good thing I thought I knew that. The important thing.
That's how you should get through school, Caleb.
I thought I knew that.
The teacher comes in. So today we're gonna learn this. I thought I knew that.
Anyways, so Wendy. Okay, we got that covered. As you can imagine, there's a lot of falling involved.
I don't like that. Do they wear? I didn't watch the video. I'm sorry.
They wear helmets.
They wear a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah. Well, same thing a bicyclist would wear.
Okay.
I would wear one of those bubble suits that we were just talking about, but whatever.
Can't survive a plane crash, but you can survive falling off your unicycle.
It says here, but we are going a lot slower, so it's not as bad. The same cliffs are out there.
Wait, what?
Same cliffs. So he's cliff jumping with your unicycle. But everyone agrees going down the mountain on one wheel is a lot more exhausting than riding a bicycle.
Oh, weird.
That I do not doubt. But anyway, so that was my 2 sports. I'm going to bring some more because there's some absolutely fantastic, unique.
We started this with chicken plunging, and we're going to end it with whatever Caleb finds next.
I think we're going to end up with some mystical, very mystical style extreme sports. I'll just leave it at that for now. Mystical extreme sports. That could only be invented in college.
Okay. So we'll finish off this episode by reading, I don't know if we're going to read them all, but 12 wild Florida man and woman headlines from 2018 that'll make you cringe. I don't know if they're going to be able to make you cringe as bad as those jokes, though.
Oh, I don't know. Florida people are strange.
I cringed real hard. So, the first one on this list. Florida woman mistakes 37-week pregnancy for bad Chinese food.
What? What? How can you... Wow, I am so bloated right now.
A Pensacola woman gave new meaning to the term food baby over the weekend. Crystal, of course her name is Crystal. Crystal Gail Emerson.
James, are you name racist?
What?
Are you a namist?
Yes, I'm a namist.
Were you assumed that somebody with a specific
if you're in
name?
if you're in Florida and your name is Crystal and you mistake 37-week pregnancy for bad Chinese food, it all lines up perfectly. Did you know there's a girl who changed her, I think she completely changed her name to Crystal Metheny? Anyways.
Just for the fun of it.
Look up Crystal Metheny and you can find, I'm pretty sure, a police photo of her. 29 said she woke up around 4 a.m. with stomach pains and had her running back and forth between the bathroom and bedroom for more than an hour. I had Chinese food the night before, and I kind of figured maybe I had food poisoning or something like that, Amerson said. That's all the story. You can go read more if you want to find it.
Oh my goodness.
By Jake Newby, Pensacola News Journal. This one I'm just going to read the headline because it's really not. Florida man wasn't drinking while driving, just at stop signs. Doesn't count if I'm not driving. Number 4, Florida man drunk and naked allegedly set house on fire at failed cookie baking attempt. An apologetic but confused man greeted Florida firefighters after he allegedly started a house on fire as he tried to bake cookies on a George Foreman grill, according to local media reports.
Was less fat that way?
Okay, this one's pretty punny. Florida man accused of breaking into alligator farm is attacked by crocodile. Leaves croc shoes behind. A man who
stole my shoes.
A crocodile stole my croc. A man who allegedly broke into an alligator farm in Florida and jumped into a pool of crocodiles was found Tuesday morning, bloody and crawling through a woman's yard. Local authorities say the man who left his clothing and a single croc shoe behind and managed to climb up the zip line platform and made his way to the park into the residential community.
What?
I don't know.
Did he zip line into the park or did he zip line out of the park?
I don't. He climbed a platform.
Sounds like Indiana Jones. Okay.
We're going to have to read this one. Florida woman regrets... Number 6. Florida woman regrets killing thousands of swarming honeybees.
Okay.
First of all, killing honeybees. Honeybees are kind of going extinct.
Yeah.
Ish.
Don't
So
kill them.
Don't kill them. Let them sting you. It's fine. Wait.
We like honey. Well, that kills them. Well,
I know.
supposedly it kills them.
Heather Riviera, I can't read. Heather Riviera is having regrets 2 days after having pest control eradicate a swarm of honeybees. I just wish it could have been different, she said. Bees are valuable. I wish I knew about bee removal. I wouldn't have made the decision to kill them.
Yeah, there's so many different ways you could remove
Have
the
you ever
bees.
seen the bee movie? Bees are dying. Wait, what?
The bee movie? If you ever watch the what is it? Shoot, YouTube.
What?
My brain is going.
Explain what it is.
Okay.
What is it about? What are we talking about?
It's the guy pitch.
Pitch meeting. Yeah,
Pitch
yeah, yeah.
meeting. Have you ever watched the B movie?
Yes, the
oh
Bee
my
Movie
gosh,
one's hilarious.
You're like,
We will link this now. A channel called Screen Rants.
I think so.
Well, now I feel bad. Anyways, they do a series called Pitch Meeting where they point out flaws of a movie by having the quote-unquote writer pitch it to the quote-unquote producer.
Yeah.
And so they're pitching this movie to the producer, and the B movie one is very funny because it's like, hey, this movie doesn't make any sense. You want to make it? Oh, it's going to make millions of dollars. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense
at
all.
So a woman falls in love with a bee? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. But a lot of them are pretty stinking hilarious.
All right.
Okay.
Pensacola man arrested for barging into homes seeking someone to fight him.
I think that's just a terrible
A drunken,
idea.
shirtless man allegedly barged into several Pensacola homes looking for a fight.
Yo,
Before-
Adrian, who wants
before-
to fight me?
Before running into a fence and knocking himself out, according to the sheriff's office. Hey, you want to fight me? Oh, no.
I am Rocky. I'm tired of fighting dead carcasses. Now I'm gonna fight this fence.
Adrian.
How do you knock your... Just run headlong into this
You are
fence.
drunk enough to run into people's houses and ask them to fight you, Caleb.
I
Have
guess-
you ever been that drunk?
I don't know.
I really
Never.
hope not.
Never. Oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me, good citizen. Where is this guy out? He's passed out in the backyard.
You call the cops. So, this guy just came into my house demanding to fight me. I've never seen him in my life. All right, I got to wrap it up with a good one. This one's okay. So this is the last one. Naked Florida man with crossbow who claimed aliens were after him shot by deputy.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Santa Rosa County Sheriff's Office deputy has been cleared of wrongdoing after he shot and wounded a naked man who aimed a crossbow at him and other deputies as he attempted to arrest the man.
James cannot read today.
Shut up, Caleb.
It's the bacon flavor.
Attempted to arrest the man for barricading himself inside a house. After several hours of unsuccessfully trying to get Glenn Phillips, 26, to exit the home, 4 deputies entered the home and heard Phillips state he was armed and dangerous. After they entered the house, they observed Phillips naked and armed with a crossbow, which he aimed at the deputies, according to the report. That's how I want to go down, everybody. Naked and with a crossbow. What?
Oh, people are unique.
Alcohol and drugs, everybody. Don't do them, otherwise you'll aim a crossbow at a deputy.
Yeah, that's not a great idea. Did you see that there's actually a gentleman who was saved by his phone from a man who shot him with a bow?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
It went into his phone?
It went into, because he was filming the guy because he was crazy. I don't know why the guy didn't run, because the dude had a bow and an arrow pointed at him. But he started filming the dude, and the dude shot him, and his phone saved his life.
I'm so bummed out because he doesn't have that video.
Well, you don't know. He might have it.
Oh,
It might have streamed right to the cloud.
wow. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Be sure to check us out on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, Podbean, and Google Play. And if you have any questions, you can either message us on Instagram or at our email, morningeggnog@gmail.com. We have a Facebook page now, so go follow us there or like the page. I forget the terminology. We post random photos there.
We
And
like random.
Now, we have been talking for a long time, but Caleb, briefly tell about the things you found and posted on our Facebook.
So some of the things that I drive around a lot with the job I have now. And
Thank you for specifying with the job you have, because it just sounds like you're a vagrant driving around.
with the job I have, so I am not just a creeper weirdo person most of the time. And so the one thing I found was an old Volkswagen van that they stripped out and they made it a chicken coop. And so it says they painted on the side of it hippie chicks.
Those are going to be some psychedelic eggs.
Exactly, some tie-dye eggs right there. So go check that one out. That one's pretty interesting. And then the other one is I was driving along 223 in Michigan, and I went past.
Of course, it's Michigan. I didn't know it was Michigan.
It was Michigan. That's why I said pure Michigan in it.
Oh, duh.
Yeah,
Anyways.
it's okay. So driving along, and I see a hot tub, a decent hot tub, just sitting along the side of the road. So I had to go back around and take a picture of it. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So go check this out on our Facebook. Thanks for joining us this week, and have a wonderful morning, noon, or night.
See ya.